Hi guys, Lindsay here with Storybook Family Farm. These last few days have been super duper chaotic for us, which usually ends up happening whenever we end up having to butcher on a time frame that's not like the weekend or not like when we have nothing else going on. Because we usually freeze part of the meat and then we also can part of it and then make broth with it. It's a really big, extensive process with how we do everything, but it makes it so that way we're not wasting any products. But let me tell you, to combine all of that time frame wise with also having to do stuff for the farmers market this week and while also doing physical therapy twice, it's been a lot, like a lot. So some walnuts just fell in the distance, but so it's pretty much been work nonstop, do like several different things in the kitchen all at the same time, while also, you know, trying not to lose track of too many things, too many timers and things of that nature. But it made me really start thinking about how with this lifestyle that when you first start with homesteading, if you guys are wondering what I'm doing, I'm actually moving the rabbit tractors so that way it's done for the evening because we're kind of running out of daylight and, well, didn't have time to do it earlier because of all the other things. But with homesteading, it's kind of funny because when you first start out, you dream of the days where you end up having so much produce that you're spending all day preserving and harvesting and things of that nature. And you just long for when you start having that level of abundance and you dream of it. And like every time that you do your first little bits in the garden, you get so excited about all the potential. And then several years into it, you're like, oh man, what am I doing? Because once you start getting the gears moving and the cogs of the homesteading machine going, it just really starts going. Because when you create like basically a closed loop system as to where the animals are helping with the garden and helping with other things, and then you're also harvesting the animals, once you get that system going, it becomes kind of an unstoppable thing. Like for us with the chickens, we actually, on the full moon, I can't remember which day of the week that was. A couple days ago was a full moon. We went out to the barn. I think it was Wednesday morning when this happened. But the full moon was on Tuesday. So we did all that butchering on Tuesday. And then Wednesday we came out to the barn. Well, I came out and seen that several different chickens had suddenly hatched out more chicks. So now our chick count is up to, I would guess, probably close to 50 chicks that we have that are just, you know, chickens that aren't yet laying eggs or, you know, fully mature. But it just kind of keeps reproducing and regenerating itself again and again and again and again, which makes it so in that way we pretty much will never run out of chicken meat or egg layers. Or if we wanted to start selling birds, we probably could if we put in more effort to it. But this isn't really a time of year that most people are itching to get into getting some chickens because, well, they're not going to lay for a long time. So, but I'm going to have to hop off of here so then that way I can finish moving I got to move that big mamma jamma of a rabbit tractor there. And that was the first one I built. And I did not know how it would go with moving it, how heavy it would be, but I wanted to make sure that the rabbits were going to be safe no matter what. So I super overbuilt it, and I literally have to do an awkward thrusting motion to inch it forward. So I learned from my mistakes pretty quickly and never built one that big or that heavy again because that thing is kind of a monster to move. But it serves its function. Nothing's ever gotten in there. It worked to also raise up some ducks in it earlier in the year. So it's kind of a nice multi-purpose thing, but definitely requires both hands and legs and every other muscle in my body pretty much to move it. So anyways, that's it for tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed. Give this video a thumbs up if you did. Share it with your friends on social media. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to help us grow. We'd greatly appreciate it. All right, thanks for watching. Have a good one, guys.